I'm going to share a few stories with you. Some of the stories I'm going to talk about, it's basically when I used to get my ass kicked as a kid. I have a couple of them. I'm probably going to share at least 3 of them. And how me getting my butt kicked gave me more confidence. All right, everybody worldwide, you're now tuned into Motivation and Confidence, where we help you do your daily best. And I'm your host, Tom Danger. Episode 84, Building Up Confidence. Story number 1. As a kid, growing up, my best friend, Noah. Me and Noah used to hang out outside on 18th Street in Harlem. I want to go outside I wake up at I don't sleep well. So I used to wake up like 4 o'clock, 4:30 and lay in the bed and think about all the things I'm not supposed to think about, like dirty magazines and all this stuff. My dad used to have a stash of Playboy magazines. I used to sneak and look at them. Don't judge me. Truth. Facts. So I'd be thinking about naked ladies dancing in my head and all this crazy shit. So I'd lay there, think about that stuff, think about what I was going to wear, which wasn't really much because I didn't have much to choose from, but what is the most fresh that I could be? You know, was it going to be the tube socks with the yellow and red ring on it, or the tube socks with the blue and gray ring on it? You know, because that's what we did back then. We had tube socks with colors on it. That's what made us fresh, you know. And my one pair of Lottos. You remember Lottos? Lottos, the sneakers decide you had the patch, you could rip off the color, right? So for me to stay fresh, you could rip off the patch of the Lotto, and now I could put the yellow O on the side. So when I got my socks on, you know, I got the now you remember that, right? That was like extra fresh. Thinking about what I'm gonna rock, because I only had like one pair of fresh kicks, you know, while everybody else had like a few pair. I had one pair, and then when I went to hang out around my friends after school, I had to take my fresh kicks off and put on my old kicks. So while everybody else was looking fresh, I was looking mad whack because I had to put on play clothes, right? So Noah and I, again, best of buddies, always hang out. Now, Noah had mad sneakers. He had like any of the latest sneakers came out. Like we're going back to when like the first Jordans came out. I'm talking the red, black, and white high top joints, you know what I'm saying, with the wings at the side, like that. You know, he stayed fresh. Chuck Taylors, all that type of stuff. I had Lottos, right? Or I had these other Skip sneakers. They didn't even have a name. I think my mom got them from like Buster Brown, and they looked suede, but it looked like an orthopedic shoe. And it was like I had them in like different colors, like each year. Like one year I had a gray pair. And I think we used to get them. This is so fucking sad, right? We used to get them like a little bit too big. So they used to rub like the back of my foot. So I used to have to get like that little sponge from the store. It's like a sticky sponge and you put in the back of your shoe to make it fit. But I was clean. But that's what we had. So anyway, going back to Noah. Always after school, yeah, look at what I got on. I'm super fresh. I'm this. You know what I'm saying? All of the kids, yeah, look at me. I got on my Benetton t-shirt. I got on, you know, And what I got on? Plaid shirt with holes in the sleeve, all kind of whatnot. And Noah would just pick, like, I'm his friend, but he would just pick on me. But like, I don't understand it. Like, I'm your boy, but you just be like, yo, Tom, you be looking crazy, you know? And I mean, I guess I'm saying pick on me, but he was actually just snapping on me. And it's like, after a while, it's like, I get it. All right, Noah, like, you got it. Nah, man, you look such and such. Like, yo, man, you got it. Like, take it easy. Well, what you gonna do? Like, now you want to press me. Why are you trying to press me? Like, I'm your boy. You ain't gonna do nothing anyway. And I didn't want to fight as a kid. You know, I was a gentle soul. I was into Mr. Rogers and lifestyles of the rich and famous and eating lettuce sandwiches with like mayonnaise on it. Like just weird shit, you know. But that's the guy that I was. Probably still the guy that I am today, right? Because I don't eat meat. But anyway, he kept doing it. And when he pressed me, I was like, yo, Noah, like, stop. And I pushed him. He swung on me. He connected. Wow. Now, the older kids is outside around the block, and they're like, yo, Tom, because that's what they call me. Call me Tom. Even though you call me Tom now. Tom Danger, right? You gonna let no one do that to you? Nah, they egging me on. Like the tears start falling down my face because like now I feel bad. You know, you try not to let the waterfall all the way on, but you know, the tears coming out. You're like, oh, look at you, you about to cry. And I'm just like, I don't want to cry. So I'm like taking a deep breath in, trying to hold the tears from coming down. But the tears just start falling. So he got ready to swing on me again. And I just connected, wow, right in the mouth, caught him. He's like, he was shocked. Like he didn't think that I was going to, you know, hit him back. That was my boy. I ain't feel good about it. But I got tired of him pressing me. And from that day forth, he never pressed me again. And we stayed the best of friends until, you know, he got more involved in the streets and whatnot. And my mother didn't want me around that type shit. So, you know, he went and did his thing and I just went and did my thing. And, you know, once we got teenagers, but growing up, like that was my homeboy. We talking free lunch in the summertime and all that, like playing Atari and Coleco. Like that's what we did. Playing off the wall and, you know, freeze tag, just doing it. But it was at that moment that I just felt like, one, I was tired of being picked on. Two, I was tired of being afraid. And then that fear actually just turned into anger. And I think that from there, just growing up, I continued to feel that same anger when I got afraid. So when I had the fear, I wasn't fearful of like, oh, like I'm not going to do anything. It's just fear is fuel. Instead of me being afraid, like I'm going to use that energy for something else. Right. So then there was another time, another kid from my block named Big Mike. Big Mike and I, we went to elementary school together, PS 207, right on the block. And then we went to junior high together. Now, Mike was built big. Mike was big like, you know, we in the 7th grade, but Mike was built like a football player. And Mike was light on his feet. Like he could run really fast. Like he really played football for real. And still, I'm into Mr. Rogers. I'm into, you know, the preppy sweaters. You know, Soul for Real came out. So while everybody else in school had on like jeans and whatnot, I had on like my dress shirt buttoned up, looking like Kwame with the polka dots and the Gap dress pants with the pleats on it and the patent leather shoes. Like I'm just skipping through school like I'm just that guy. I felt that good, you know. I've growing up struggling. Now I can buy a little bit of gear. Now I'm feeling fresh. I had the Albie shortcut with the Jerry curl and all that. I was feeling all right. But one day we are coming down the stairs during break or in between classes, and Mike just like pushed me. And I like stumbled. I'm like, yo, Mike, like, yo, chill, Mike. What you doing? So he pushed me again. And I'm just like, yo, Mike, like, yo, chill. What you gonna do? You my son. Like, yo, Mike, I'm not your son. Leave me alone. So, yo, Mike, when we get outside, I'm gonna see you. Now, I'm much smaller than Mike. Mike is much bigger than me. But still in my mind, I'm just like, I don't want nobody punking me. Now, I didn't think that I could beat him or anything, but I just knew that I would stand my own. So we got outside. It's after school. And I'm standing in front of Mike like, yo, like, what's up? And he looking at me like, yo, what's up? My heart is beating in my chest like it's about to burst out. I am like scared, like I'm about to shit on myself. Real talk. So something just told me, hit him. He can't catch you. So I was like thinking back to no, I thought I could just catch him like one time and run. So I turned to the side. I was like, caught him. He's like, oh, I caught him. I took off running. I'm like, he ain't gonna catch me. I was running like as fast as I could down on 92nd Street because we went to school on 93rd. So I'm on 92nd Street. I'm gone. I turn around and look. Yo, Mike is right on my tail. Like I'm weaving, bobbing, you know, in between cars. He catch me by the back of my shirt. Caught me. Almost like tore my shirt off. Just start wailing on me. Bow. Like swinging me like a rag doll. Just tossing me, punching on me. Like I was a lifeless like oodles and noodle, like just dangling, like he was just beating me like senseless. I wasn't crying though. I wasn't crying. I was taking my hits, but he was beating the crap out of me. In between the cars, I think he had me on the ground by now. He just on top of me pouncing, and the teacher came out. She's like, "Get off of him." So he got off me. Leave him alone. Like, you go home. Like, she held him there. It was like, all right, you go your way. You go this way. Went home. Always, you got to get home, explain, like, what happened to you. Okay, I got my butt kicked, whatever. Did you fight back? Yeah, I fought back. All right, go ahead. Put some witch hazel on it. You know, go to school tomorrow. So I go to school next day. I'm like, damn. When I see Mike again, he go finish swinging on me. It's like during lunchtime. So Mike come up to me. He's like, yo, what's up? So what's up, Mike? He's like, yo, you got a lot of heart. He's like, we cool. I was like, word? He's like, yeah, we cool. Mike ain't never messing with me again. Now, still, we're talking about building up confidence. It was just something within me that when that fear existed, I had to transfer it into a different type of energy. Foolish energy, because, you know, luckily I stole on somebody and I got away the first time. But then when I got older, I thought that same shit was going to work again, and it didn't work out. You know, I got beat. But there is a certain level of respect that I had earned from that individual by standing my ground, building up confidence, right? And the last story that I could think about was, this is in between. Actually, no. This is a true story. This is, I'm not going to say his name, but dude from the block, right? Was real crazy dude. Remember, I told you about this dude. You say that his name is Mook, right? I was actually, my wife right now, Grace, was coming to see me. And I was probably like 14, 15 years old. And I seen him in the distance trying to talk to her. Now, Mook everybody was afraid of Mook. Like, Mook was a type, like, if you had money in your pockets and you see Mook coming up the block, like on some Debo, like you took your money out and you tucked it in your socks or somewhere. You just took, like, you kept like $1 there and put like the 5 somewhere else. So like if he come, you just hand him $1 so that he could leave you alone, because that's just the way he got down. Chip tooth, all that, you know, dark skin, nappy, yeah, whatever, right? Just mean. No reason. I don't even know why he was so mean. Like, not mean to, like, why are you mean to us? Like, we broke just like you. We all poor together. Like, what you mean us for? But anyway, I'm feeling a little something. I'm getting a little loving now. I got me a girl. Give me some hugs, kisses, humps, all that. I'm feeling real. I could feel it in my chest. So I see Mook trying to holler at my girl. I'm like, Mook, what's up? He's like, what up, nigga? It's like, yo, you trying to talk to my girl? He's like, ain't nobody trying to talk to your bitch, man. Get the fuck out of here. I said, yo, don't be calling her no bitch. That's my girl. He was like, yo, man. He was like, yo, get out of here, man. Ain't nobody trying to talk to your girl. Right? Now, I didn't fight him. Again, my heart was pounding. I was ready to take it there for my lady. I think I would have took an ass whooping. Damn, she must have had some good loving if I was going to take an ass whooping back then. But anyway, he never messed with her, approached her, or said anything ill to me ever again. Building up confidence. Now, how do we round this into make some sort of sense? What was the lesson learned? If you stand up for yourself, sometimes you're going to take a loss. Fact. You stand up for yourself, you may take a loss. However, within you, you gain a certain level of respect. Even if it's not from the individual, you're showing yourself the amount of respect that you are demanding from other people. You know what I'm saying? Just hang it up, no matter who it is. Thank you. You demand respect from other people. And if you demand it of yourself, other people have to demand it from you. And if they don't, you let them know that you're ready to stand your ground for yours. And that's the intelligent thing to do. Always stand your ground for your respect. And you do that in your confidence, in how you speak up for yourself, in how you stand up for yourself. And some people get in the mode of fear to where it's like a block to where they can't speak, or you don't know how to stand your ground. And for people like that, I say at times you have to take a moment until you can gather your composure to where you can do so. But even if you're nervous and you stuttering and your palms are sweaty, still take that chance. Stand up for yourself for anything that you want. You got to stand up for yourself. Okay? Always try to find a way to transfer the energy of fear into something else to help it take you to a better place or a more confident place. And with that being said, there is a book coming out, shameless plug, Motivation and Confidence, Volume 2, Buck, B-U-C, Building Up Confidence, coming this fall. Thank you for tuning into Motivation and Confidence, where we help you do your daily best. Like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Check us out on various platforms: Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Overcast, Castbox, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, TuneIn, or Alexa Media.